Okay, women are like cats. When she's not serious about the relationship, chasing her is wasting your energy and getting nowhere fast. When you desperately chase after a cat, they become even more skittish, and they flee. It's frustrating, but there are easier and more effective ways to handle the situation, so she will come to you. Welcome to Just the Tip. So, instead of burning out in the pursuit of pussycats, focus on what truly matters you. When you really like a lady, let's fix my shirt. That may seem easier said than done. So, let's break down some strategies for when she's not serious and how to redirect your efforts to become catnip to all the sexy kitties. Alright, anyway, let's jump in. Number 10 might destroy you. So stop doing these things. 1. Over-texting. If she's not serious, over-texting her is excessive and likely not to help. Bombarding her with messages won't change her mind. In fact, it might push her further away, making you seem desperate. Constantly texting can make her feel pressured to respond, which is never a good foundation for a healthy relationship, never mind for how to build attraction. Instead, focus on giving her space and respecting her boundaries. You want to allow her to initiate some conversation as often as you do. This helps you maintain your dignity and avoid making her feel smothered. Engage in other activities and interests that make you feel fulfilled. This helps you take your mind off of waiting for her replies, and it also makes you more attractive. Example, you text her, good morning, good evening, good night, and every hour in between, and she responds with one-word replies. It's not that she's busy, she's just not that into you, sorry. Instead of staring at your phone waiting for her to respond, focus on other aspects of your life, especially the ones you need to attend to. Key point: if she's emotionally healthy and genuinely interested, she will appreciate the balance and respect you show, and she will invest equally. 2. Playing the chase me game. Game playing and playing hard to get often backfires. In fact, most of these can actually apply to men and women. So, if she's not serious, pretending to be elusive makes you look like you are a player. It's more effective to be straightforward about your intentions, rather than engaging in a game of emotional hide-and-seek that can't lead to a genuine connection, and it takes you out of the game with other women. So, acting like you are disinterested, just to pique her curiosity, makes you seem immature or manipulative. Instead of playing games, be clear and honest about your feelings and what you're looking for. Not specifically with her, but in general. If she is interested, she will appreciate your honesty and straightforwardness. If not, you have saved yourself from further confusion and can move on with a clear conscience. Example, you start ignoring text to appear mysterious, but she only responds with, "Why are you being weird?" Instead of lying to her with vague messages or disappearing acts, be honest about your feelings and intentions, and if she's into you, she will appreciate your directness rather than attempts at playing games. Being clear about your intentions helps avoid misunderstandings and shows you are serious about what you want. Key point: communicating standards and expectations shows maturity, and it will either weed her out or make her rethink passing on you. Number 3, making her your only focus. Focusing solely on a woman who isn't serious about you is like investing all your money in some risky crypto. It might be exciting, but it's also probably not that wise. If she's not showing commitment, putting all your energy into her is a poor investment of your time and emotional resources. Instead, keep your options open and maintain a balanced life by engaging in hobbies and spending time with friends. Don't let her lack of seriousness derail your life. Pursue your own interest and keep up with your social connections. This not only keeps you from getting too wrapped up in the situation with her, but also makes you more attractive as someone who is building a full, fulfilling life. And by maintaining your own interests and relationships, you show that your happiness isn't dependent on her, and you're less likely to be caught in a cycle of unreciprocated effort. Example, you find yourself constantly rearranging your plans to fit her schedule while she's casually floating in and out of your life. You want to take a step back, spend more time with friends, pick up a new hobby if you don't have any friends, or focus on personal growth. Now, by broadening your horizons, you are not putting all your eggs in her basket, your emotional eggs or financial or anything else. You're not putting everything into her unless she steps up. Oh boy, there's a dirty in that one. Okay, the next one is really common. Ignoring red flags. When she's not serious, there will be signs that hint at her lack of commitment or sincerity. These include inconsistent behavior, lack of future planning, or emotional unavailability. If you choose to overlook red flags, you are setting yourself up for a frustrating experience. Instead of brushing off warning signs or minor issues or hoping they will magically disappear, you want to face them head-on. Evaluate the situation objectively and consider whether the relationship with her is even worth pursuing. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to address issues directly with her. If she's emotionally healthy and genuinely interested, she will be willing to discuss and work on concerns you have. If not, it's better to recognize these signs early and move on to avoid more heartache down the line. Example, if she's frequently canceling plans, without a good reason or being vague about future intentions, well, you don't want to shrug it off. Bring up your concerns and see if she's willing to have a serious conversation about where things are headed. If she dismisses your concerns or gets defensive, it is a clear sign you need to reassess whether investing more energy into the relationship is actually worthwhile. I forgot what number we were on. Next, tolerating mixed signals. So, mixed signals are like trying to read a book with missing pages. It's confusing and unsatisfying, and when she's not serious, her behavior can be erratic and inconsistent, leaving you feeling puzzled about her true feelings. Instead of playing guessing games or trying to interpret every nuanced interaction, it's better to get clarity directly. Initiate a straightforward conversation about where things stand. Let her know the mixed signals are causing confusion, and you would appreciate knowing her true intentions. Sometimes a direct approach helps get the answers you need and demonstrates your own seriousness and self-respect. If she's not willing to have an honest conversation, it's a strong indicator she might not be ready for a serious commitment, or at least not one with you. Example, if she's warm and affectionate one day, and then distant and unresponsive the next day, don't wait around for her to make up her mind. Say something like, "You know what? I've noticed our interactions are a bit inconsistent. Let's have a talk about if we're both on the same page. If she's evasive, it's a time you might want to reconsider." Yeah, what I just said. Key point. A woman who isn't genuinely excited to be with you often keeps her options open for a guy she can get excited about. So, this next one is so common. I have a whole playlist on it on simping, trying to impress her constantly. So, when she's not serious, putting on a constant show, or spoiling her with gifts to win her approval can lead to frustration and bitterness. Instead of bending over backward to perform for her, focus on being your authentic, better self and see if she appreciates you for who you truly are and want to be. When you impress her with grand gestures and gifts, it can come across as insincere or desperate. Now, if she's not into the real you, no amount of showboating will change that. Be yourself, and if she's not interested, it's better to find someone who does value the real better you. Example, let's say you go all out with extravagant dates or expensive gifts and endless compliments only for her to respond politely or even with indifference, but she never reciprocates. If she's not impressed by the real you, no amount of flashy moves or gifts will alter her feelings. If she's not interested in who you are without the performance, it's time to move on and find someone who will appreciate you. Okay, key point. The real better you is the version of yourself you are proud of. If the current version of yourself is bitter, lazy, smelly, etc., that's not your better you. Next up, forgot what number we're on. Don't put your life on hold for her. If she's not showing commitment or interest, it's better to move on and focus your life on yourself rather than pausing everything for her. Investing your time and energy into a woman who isn't committed only delays your own happiness. Instead of waiting around, continue to pursue your own hobbies and passions and social connections. Are you sensing a theme? You want to keep your life vibrant and engaging so that if she does become serious, she will end up having to catch up with your already full life. Example, you find yourself constantly putting off your plans and waiting for her to show up or show more interest, only to find that nothing changes. Instead, keep engaging in activities you enjoy and broaden your interests, especially in your social life. And if she decides to get serious, then she will have to align with your vibrant life that you've already been living. Next up, making excuses for her bad behavior. If you constantly rationalize her actions to try to convince yourself that her bad behavior is understandable, you are not addressing the real issues. Instead, be honest with yourself about how her behavior impacts you, and demand the respect and consistency you deserve. Rather than covering up her faults, confront the issues directly and evaluate whether her actions align with your relationship goals. If her behavior consistently falls short of your standards, move on. Example, she frequently flakes on plans. Again, another common thing that can happen. And you just keep telling yourself, well, she's busy with work or has personal issues. However, if this pattern continues and it's affecting your feelings and your plans, it's time to address the problem, you guessed it, head on. Have a candid conversation about her behavior and decide if it matches your expectations for a healthy relationship. If it doesn't, don't be afraid to walk away. Key point: when you don't show you have a backbone, women test more. Next up, don't settle for less. You deserve a relationship where you both feel equally invested and enthusiastic. Accepting half-hearted commitments means that you are settling for less than you deserve. Unless your standards are impossible. Yes, I'm speaking to you. Don't lower them or compromise your worth to keep a woman around. Example, if she's showing interest but constantly puts minimal effort into the relationship, it's time to reassess. Don't settle for a relationship where you are the only one trying. Look for someone who matches your level of enthusiasm and commitment. Key point: people put the most effort in early. So if she is slacking in the beginning, it will only get worse. Okay, now this next one will slowly destroy you even if you do get the girl. Sacrificing your needs, prioritizing hers. Prioritizing your well-being is crucial. So, it's important to ensure your needs are also being met in the relationship. Now, if you are constantly putting her needs above your own, hoping she will eventually reciprocate well, you are training her to act entitled, and you are setting yourself up for disappointment and a hair in the mouth. Instead, communicate your needs openly and honestly. Make sure she's willing to meet you halfway. If she isn't, she is not your keeper. Example, you consistently go out of your way to accommodate her preferences and her needs while your own desires and needs take a back seat. Communicate what you need from the relationship and see if she's willing to make adjustments. Use the love Samick approach as described in this video. If she's not a teammate, it's better to invest where your needs are valued and respected. Okay, so before I reveal the most common pitfall to finding your keeper, if you have found value in this video so far, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And if you struggle to respect yourself, you will want to get my Wake Up to Love program and do the homework. It's a one-time cost with a lifetime access and 100% money-back guarantee if you're not fully satisfied. Okay, next up, chasing after the what-ifs. Chasing what-ifs is unrealistic and unproductive. It's a way to get caught up in fantasies about what could be instead of what is. However, this mindset keeps you stuck in a cycle of hope without progress. Instead, focus on the reality of the situation and make decisions based on what is actually happening. If the current reality isn't meeting your needs or expectations, it's time to move on. Example, you spend hours daydreaming about how things might change if she suddenly becomes serious, even though her current behavior clearly indicates that's not happening. Instead of dwelling on hypothetical scenarios. Anyways, you want to address the actual situation. Invest your time and energy in a relationship or relationships and activities that align with your needs and goals. If she is not showing signs of commitment, stop wasting time on what ifs and focus on what is. When she is not serious, stop chasing, start focusing on yourself. By not getting wrapped up in the chase, you give yourself the chance to find someone who can be equally invested and serious about you. Remember, you deserve a relationship where both of you are fully committed. So now with all that, I'm sending you lots of love and courage, especially courage to be respectful to yourself. Lots of love, big hug, God bless. That's it.